Iran's Spanish-language news channel Hispan TV is marking its first anniversary with a conference here in Tehran. The event comes weeks after Spain's satellite provider Hispasat took Hispan TV off the air. Press TV's Amir Hossein Iskandar reports.
First anniversary of Iran's Hispan TV. On January 31, 2012, the Islamic Republic of Iran Broadcasting, IRIB, inaugurated the Spanish-language international HD channel Hispan TV, which broadcasts around-the-clock news, entertainment, and educational programs.
Hispan TV tells the truth about all news. For example, we had a 24-hour live coverage, probably the only Spanish news channel that covered the recent 8-day Gaza war in this extent. And we continue to have live coverage of the developments in the Middle East, especially of critical situations such as the developments in Syria.
As of January 28th of this year, the Spanish government ordered Madrid's regional government to stop Hispan TV's broadcast. Their reasoning is defined to be a wider interpretation of the European Union regulations. Hispan TV was run on Hispasat's European satellite provider Eutelsat. Hispasat is partly owned by Eutelsat, whose French-Israeli CEO is blamed for the recent wave of attacks on Iranian media in Europe. The vice president of the Islamic Republic of Iran Broadcasting explains how the Zionist system controls all the mainstream news channels in the world.
Because they want to proceed with their own agendas, they have to control people's thoughts, and they achieve this by controlling the largest news channels throughout the world. If a news channel comes and is an alternative news channel, then the Zionist system wants them removed.
Hispan TV, along with Iran's 24-hour English-language news channel Press TV, have been already targeted by Hispasat's fellow European satellite providers, Eutelsat and Hotbird. The vice president of IRIB questioned the removal of these stations as a violation of freedom of speech.
The U.S. talks about being the biggest advocate of human rights, free speech, and democracy, yet they support the dictators and kings of Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. They are worried of losing power in the Middle East, especially since many of their allies, such as Egypt's Hosni Mubarak and Tunisia's dictator Ben Ali and others, have been removed from power. In Latin America, the U.S. felt it was a free zone for them, and all Latin American countries should rely on the U.S. and not become independent. But they saw what Ecuador and Venezuela did, and others want to follow, and this idea is making them nervous.
Hispan TV is the third specialized channel launched by the IRIB after the Arabic language Al-Alam television network and the 24-hour English language Press TV. It is also the first Spanish language channel in Iran. Hispan TV can still be followed in many countries, especially in Latin America and North America, through cable and satellite, and on its website hispantv.com, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. The ban on Hispan TV in Spain has followed a similar move by France's Eutelsat company, which has already removed several Iranian satellite channels such as Press TV and other radio stations off the air, claiming they have removed the channels due to wider interpretation of EU regulations. Amir Hossein Iskandar, Press TV, Tehran.